Assalamu alaikum to everybody. Furqan Muazzam, which branch, which group 41, JL40 or JL41 or NEET we have not written. Please write it properly, otherwise you will be removed. नाम सही कर लीजिए. And one more boy, मोहम्मद अब्दुल रहीम. आपका क्लास रोल नंबर लिखिए. राइट. Is it clear? Come on. We were discussing about non-ideal behavior of gases, and in that case we have two assumptions made by kinetic theory of gases. If suppose both of these assumptions are found to be correct, we have to say the given sample of gas is an ideal gas. If suppose these two assumptions are not correct, they are not found to be valid under certain set of condition, then at that particular set of condition we have to say the gas is real gas, right? And those conditions we have discussed yesterday. Now once we know that yes sir, we are having a real gas available with us, it is reality, not imagination. If it is so, then the question comes, how do you proceed to study that real gas? Naturally, we have to go for an equation which relates the variables. What are our variables? Pressure, volume, temperature. For that purpose, I am not able to apply PV is equal to nRT. I am not able to apply PV is equal to 1 by 3 capital M V RMS square. Therefore, we have to go for a new equation. Now that new equation, yesterday I said there are 5 such equations available in science, but in our syllabus we are having only one equation, and that equation was proposed by van der Waal. What is the way of proposition? See that ideal gas equation, Boyle's law experiment, Charles' law experiment, Avogadro's law experimental fact. So on all the experimental basis, we have derived one equation and we have said, yes, it is called ideal gas equation, right? But van der Waal has nothing to do with experiment. Simply he has taken a paper and pencil and a corner of a room and just simply thought process how we are going to write a new equation using ideal gas equation. Using ideal gas equation, he wants to propose a new equation known as a real gas equation. For that purpose, what he said, what he realized is that we have to first of all try to understand what is the problem. Sir, the problem is two statements. One statement, actual volume of gas molecule is negligible. That is a problem. And second one is intermolecular force of attraction is problem. So there are two problems. For that purpose, what van der Waal suggested, let us do two corrections. There are two problems. Let us do two corrections. One is known as volume correction and one is known as pressure correction. So he has made two corrections, right? Our job is to understand those two corrections. They are volume correction. There will be some difficulty for a few students in our class, but most of you, since you are sincerely available in the classroom, I think you may enjoy it. But for some of you, there will be a problem. For that students, don't take tension. Remember the conclusion. Remember the conclusion. Finally, what we are getting, because basically answer can be given only based upon conclusions, right? Try to understand everything. If it is possible, okay. Otherwise, don't take stress on the mind. Simply, sir, I want 4 marks. How to go for that side? For that purpose, let us take the conclusions and try to enjoy what are the consequences of those conclusions. Definitely, we'll get marks for our requirement. Come on, let us go for the first one. What he suggested that let us take volume correction. थोड़ा सा ये beautiful है, मैं beautiful बोलता हूँ, students उसको tough बोलते हैं, उसको समझ जाए, enjoy करना है. We don't want to difficulty, right? First of all, what we have to do is we have equation pressure volume is equal to RT. Okay, let us take NR for N moles of gas. What he suggested that there should be two corrections. One is correction with respect to volume, one is correction with respect to pressure, right? There are two problems here. One problem is, what is that problem? Problem number one, actual volume of gas molecules is very much less as compared to total volume of gas. There is no need of saying total also, because we know that volume of gas is equal to volume of container, right? Next problem was intermolecular force of attraction is equal to 0, right? In our natural conditions, these two statements are not found to be valid, not found to be valid. Just wait a minute. Those students who are not having their class and roll number, please change them and please come in the class in a systematic way, in a disciplined way. One boy has changed, very good. Two boys I have removed, very good. After so many months also, if you are not able to write down properly what is your roll number and class, then what is the use? Okay, come on. Now, if suppose, for example, you are saying, sir, there are two difficulties, let us go for first difficulty. What is that first difficulty? Sir, we have problem with respect to volume. So he has made volume correction. ये difficult नहीं है, थोड़ा सा ध्यान चाहिए, concentrate करो. I'll give you beautiful example to understand this one. I'll try as possibility. I'm not a very good teacher. I'll try for that one. Okay. Volume correction. What is the meaning of volume correction? Sir, first of all, what is the problem? The problem is you are saying actual volume of gas molecule is 0. That means one fine day when your classes are going on, Van der Waal came to our MS campus and he said, let us try to enjoy something here in terms of volume correction. Every one of you, all the 89 students available in the classroom, they are waiting outside the class, and there are 90 seats available in the class, and in the class the availability is every chair has a roll number 1, 2, 3, and the discipline is made in such a way that you should go to your roll number chair and you have to sit there. Now Van der Waal is coming in the classroom. He is standing in the classroom along with me, and he's saying, come on sir, open the door and allow the students to come in. Right, the office boy opened the door and students are coming inside. Van der Waal is saying that roll number 1, go and sit on chair number 1, right? And then when roll number 2 is coming, Van der Waal is saying, come on, roll number 2, go and sit on chair number 1. Listen me carefully, I'm not doing mistake. Roll number 3 came, Van der Waal say, come on, roll number 3, go and sit on chair number 1. Roll number 2 and 3 are surprisingly asking to Van der Waal, sir, how it is possible? How it is possible? Van der Waal say, no, I am considering that you are ideal gas molecule, and I know that actually ideal gas molecule has a negligible volume. Therefore, I am thinking that you can go and sit there. Then you say, no, Van der Waal, not like that. As long as roll number 1, molecule number 1 is occupying a specific space of the container, that space, let us try to understand in our example, that chair is not possible, not available for right side boy, left side boy, back side boy, front side boy. That means that specific chair, as long as roll number 1 is sitting on that particular chair, 4 students are suffering. They cannot occupy that chair. They can occupy other chair. They cannot occupy that chair. That means, listen carefully, that means that chair where roll number 1 is sitting is not available for remaining 89 students. That chair is not available for remaining all students outside. That means for all the gas molecules, there will be some space of the container not available. Not available. Why? Because the actual volume should be counted. You cannot say roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3 should be sitting on chair number 1. No, sir, not possible. Why not possible? Because every roll number has his own volume, which is not negligible, Van der Waals suggested, yes, it is correct. That means in case of real gases, we should not neglect the actual volume of gas molecules. Point number 1. Point number 2, as long as a gas molecule is available at a particular space in the container, that space is not available for remaining other molecules. In our classroom, we are able to say not available for remaining 4 students because you people are sitting in disciplined situation. What discipline? One right hand side boy, one left hand side boy, one back side boy, one front side boy. Systematically arranged chairs are available and you are enjoying. But what about gas molecules? Gas molecules are very, very indisciplined molecules. What we have said in the beginning of the gaseous state, the most indisciplined form of matter is gaseous state. And most disciplined form of matter is solid state. Therefore, let us forget about this 4. In our classroom, with respect to our example, 4 is very much easy to understand. But in case of this one, one more thing, I'll take a reverse of situation. What is the reverse of situation? See here. Suppose, for example, roll number 1 is sitting here. Then roll number 2 can occupy any one of these 4 chairs, right, left, front, back. But this space of the container is not available for how many molecules? 1, 2, 3, 4 molecules. Are you able to understand? Now reverse the situation. As long as these 4 molecules are sitting here, these 4 chairs are not available for roll number 1. Reverse is also possible. Okay, that means for every one molecule, 4 chairs surrounding to it are not available as long as class is going on. I hope the example is clear. This is very suitable to understand, but the problem is, sir, these fellows are very disciplined students and we are having very disciplined manner, therefore we are sitting. But what about gas? Random motion of gas molecules. Now see what happens. First molecule is sitting here. Okay. Now second molecule. When you say reference molecule, this is one. Second molecule, right side boy, left side boy, back side boy, front side boy. You cannot say right side, left side molecule. Why? Sir, they are random motion. Therefore, now see my motion of my hand. They are moving randomly, anywhere. But they cannot go inside that molecule. They cannot go inside the molecule. Therefore, suppose, for example, you are having a molecule here. Listen that carefully. Then there will be another molecule at this particular point. I am taking more than 4. I am taking more than 4. Like this, right? Depending upon the size. Now, suppose, for example, for this pair, I am changing the style of explanation. For this pair, now third molecule is coming to occupy the space. This is possible. Further cannot come close together, right? If suppose, for example, you are saying less number of molecules here in this case, then at the most this fellow can come like this. अगर आप दूर दूर लिए molecules तो यहाँ तक आ सकता. What is the meaning of this one? To take this center, and draw a circle. The third molecule can come up to this can come up to this. Are you able to understand? Can come up to this, and so on. This means to say, if suppose, for example, if I take a pair of molecule, what is this known as? Sphere of influence in surface tension. You will learn this in your junior inter physics, right? This is called sphere of influence. Therefore, if I take black and blue colored molecules as my reference molecule, and third molecule is the discussion molecule, then for third molecule, for a pair of molecule, some volume should not be counted. Some volume should not be counted. Therefore, volume correction is also known as volume excluded. Some people write excluded volume. I want to say actually volume excluded. This is also the name. That means all available space of the container is not available every time for every molecule. बात समझ में आ रही है? All available space of a gas container is not available for every molecule at every time. हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ हिस्सा ऐसा होगा जहां कोई दूसरा होगा वो ऑक्युपाई नहीं कर सकेंगे, उतना वॉल्यूम आपको छोड़ के बात करना पड़ेगा, छोड़ के excluded volume. Certain space of the container should not be counted. Then the question comes, sir, how do you calculate that excluded volume? Okay, if you understand this, then very simple. If you don't understand this, no problem. As I said, don't take tension. Our ultimate aim is to get the marks. Once we become scientists, then we have to say, yes, sir, I should understand. We are now at present talking about marks. Therefore, if suppose you are saying that there is a reference molecule here, then there will be another reference molecule, a pair of molecule I have taken. A pair of molecules. I'm slightly taking far away from each other. A pair of molecule, a pair of molecule, and a pair of molecule. If it is so, the fourth fellow, third fellow can come up to this point. यहाँ तक आएगा, यहाँ तक आएगा. अब ये जो distance है, this distance is known as this much volume. The black sphere must be excluded. अब मैं क्या लिख रहा हूँ वो देखिए. Volume excluded per page. दोनों के लिए, right, of molecules is equal to volume. What is that volume? Volume excluded. But we are saying with respect to a pair, 4/3 pi r square. No, sir, it is not r square. It is 2r square. Are you able to understand? Yes, per pair. अब यहाँ से समझना शुरू करो. ये फिगर समझ में नहीं आया सर, यहाँ कुछ टेंशन नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, छोड़ दीजिए उसको. यहाँ से शुरू करो. If it is so, it is when we are talking about this one, sir, we are having 2r cube sphere, na 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, if it is so, 8. When we are discussing this 8, इसको मैं ऐसे रख रहा हूँ, अलग से क्यों रख रहा हूँ अभी मालूम होगा. 4/3 pi r. What is this? This is known as volume excluded when we are discussing a pair of molecule. No, sir, I don't want to discuss pair. I want to discuss single molecule. ठीक है, चलिए, no problem. Now, what I had to write here? Volume excluded per molecule, single molecule. क्या करना पड़ेगा? कुछ भी नहीं करना पड़ेगा सर, हाफ करिए उसका. चलो ये हाफ हो गया. 4/3 pi r cube. When this discussion is going on, one fellow stand up in the classroom. Sir, in chemistry we don't discuss one molecule, we discuss a mole of molecules. ठीक है बेटा, चलिए. In that case, volume excluded per mole is equal to 4 Na into 4/3 pi r cube. That's all. अब जरा इसको ध्यान से सुनिए. For every one molecule, this much space is not available. Not available. How much space is not available? 4 times of its original volume. Is it not volume of single molecule? हर molecule के लिए कितना volume, कितना space, how much space is not available? Sir, equal to that of 4 times of my volume is not available. 4 times of my volume is not available. Therefore, for a mole, 4 times of molar volume. Is it correct? This is molar volume. How do you write it? Vm. It is called molar volume. Chalo, theek. Ab, when we are discussing this one, this volume excluded per mole is known as, is given as B. This is called van der Waals constant. It is called van der Waals constant. What is B? B is called van der Waals constant. Point number 1. No, sir. What is B? B is called excluded volume per mole. No, sir. What is B? B is called volume correction per mole. No, sir. What is B is called? B is called co-volume. ये सब आपको याद रखना है. This is known as co-volume. All these are the names of what we can say van der Waals constant. What is van der Waals constant? Nothing, sir. Van der Waals constant is 4 times volume of a mole. Molar volume. Molar volume. Is it clear? This implies IIT students enjoy a game. What is the game? The game is, sir, excluded volume by molar volume. Are you able to enjoy this point? Yes, sir. Integer question. Excluded volume by molar volume is equal to 4, right? This is a question which is suitable for us. ठीक है, ये हो गया एक करेक्शन. अब लिखना कैसा पड़ेगा? P, यहाँ तो अभी कोई करेक्शन नहीं हुआ है. V, नो 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 नो, नॉट V, एक्सक्लूडेड निकाल दीजिए. वो एक चेयर दूसरे 4 स्टूडेंट्स के लिए अवेलेबल नहीं है, राइट? देयर आर 4 chairs which are not available for roll number 1, and as long as roll number 1 is sitting on chair number 1, 4 students cannot occupy that chair which is numbered as 1. This is something, even though they are indisciplined, answer becomes as if they are disciplined. In your class, you said, sir, as long as I am sitting on my chair, this chair is not available for right side boy, left side boy, back side boy, front side boy. 4 you said. And you said 4 because you are having disciplined way of arrangement. Here, it is completely perfect random, indisciplined, but they are disciplined, right? They are disciplined. They are following the rule. This is known as V minus B is equal to RT. This is van der Waals equation. 50% correction we have done. No, 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 sir. We should write the V minus NB for what? N moles of gas is equal to NR. Nice. Now the questions which are possible are, ये सब आपको नहीं पूछेगा, ये सब हम हमारा हेडेक है कैसे समझाना बच्चों को क्या है. आपको ये पूछेगा, ये सेंटर कॉलम के पूरे टर्म्स काम आएंगे, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक एक्सप्रेशंस. नो वन इज गोइंग टू आस्क यू हाउ यू आर गेटिंग इट. दे विल आस्क यू ये क्या है, इसका नाम बोलिए, इसका मीनिंग बोलिए. नाउ लेट अस कम टू सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ V. व्हाट V अकाउंट्स? Very simple, sir. V accounts that according to ideal gas, roll number 1 is sitting on chair number 1, roll number 2 is sitting on chair number 1, roll number 3 is sitting on chair number 1, and roll number 95 present now at present. All 95 students are sitting on chair number 1. How it is possible? Yes, sir, it is possible because we are assuming that actual volume of gas molecule is negligible, but it is not reality, sir. ये सब ख्वाब की बातें हैं. Reality क्या है? Reality is as long as roll number 1 is available on chair number 1, That chair is not available for 4 students. Therefore, the significance of B is it accounts actual size of the molecule. Yes, if you say sir B value is more, एक खाते पीते घर का लड़का आ गया, मुझको अलग से चेयर चाहिए. If suppose the B value molecular size is more, B value increases. Therefore, B accounts it accounts doctors. One more question is on the screen, right? Okay. It accounts size, actual size of molecule. Okay. Number 2, as molecular size increases, B value also increases. Okay. Next, how do you say molecular size increases? Very simple, sir. If molecular weight increases, size increases, right? But people always talk in terms of size. Next, sir, what are units of B? For that purpose, go back to units and dimension, physics class. In physics class, what we have said, any two physical quantities can be added or subtracted if they are having same quantity. Units must be same. Dimensionally, they must be same. I am combining V and subtracting NB with V. That means units of units of B must be equal to V by N, not numerical value, not numerical value. It means what is the unit of B? Liters per mole. Another 4 marks, 1 mark question for NEET students. For IIT students, we have to do problems based on this one. So B accounts the size of molecule, right? It denies that volume is negligible. No, it's wrong. The volume should be countable. As molecular size increases, B value increases, and units of B are liters per mole. This is first correction. Let us go to second correction. Write down this first, then we'll proceed. Go ahead. अगेन का मतलब क्या है बेटा? थोड़ा सा मेरे को प्रॉब्लम होता. अगेन का मतलब क्या है समझ में नहीं आता. अब डिफिकल्टी कहाँ है बोलो, मैं वो पॉइंट समझाता हूँ. फिर पूरा ऐसा बोलना मुश्किल है, क्योंकि पहली वक्त मैं पूरी एनर्जी अपनी लगा देता हूँ समझाने के लिए. इस वास्ते बार बार बोलता हूँ भाई देखिए कोई अच्छी चीज आने वाली है. अब फिर से आप पूरा समझाओ बोले तो वो दम नहीं आता, वो जोश नहीं आता. राइट, वी आर पैशनेट टीचर्स. वी आर डूइंग द जॉब बिकॉज ऑफ पैशन. ये शौक है हमारा, तो वो शौक में क्या होता है बार बार बोलो ना. हाँ, डाउट बोलो आप सर, ये स्टेप को बोलो, मैं समझाता हूँ. ठीक है, वी आर नॉट मैकेनिकल टीचर्स. B points. What is B point? B point ये B. B is known as excluded volume. इसका मतलब है B accounts that the actual volume of gas molecule should not be neglected. Every gas molecule has certain space to be occupied, right? Therefore, it accounts size of the molecule. Okay, if suppose size of the molecule is more, B value is more. Reverse of that. Sir, if B value is more, it means it has higher molecular size. It will occupy more space of the container. That much space has to be excluded. For every molecule, we have to exclude 4 times of its volume. आप अगर बैठे हुए हैं कोई कंटेनर में, क्लासरूम में, तो आपके लिए क्लासरूम का वो स्पेस जहां 4 बच्चे बैठे हुए हैं, आपके राइट वाला, लेफ्ट वाला, बैक वाला, फ्रंट वाला, वो सीट्स आप ऑक्युपाई नहीं कर सकते. दैट इज कॉल्ड एक्सक्लूडेड वॉल्यूम. अब वो किसके ऊपर डिपेंड होगा? सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल आपका अपना ओरिजिनल वॉल्यूम बहुत ज्यादा है, तब क्या होगा? आप बहुत ज्यादा जगह घेरेंगे. जितना ज्यादा आप जगह घेरेंगे उतनी जगह दूसरों के लिए नॉट अवेलेबल है. देयरफॉर as you increase the molecular size, excluded volume increases. Is that clear? Fine, thank you. Units of B must be equal to units of V by N. ऐसा करना, कभी भी units निकालने के लिए ऐसा करना. Suppose for example I want to know units of B, तो हम क्या करेंगे, ऐसा लिखेंगे, units of B is equal to units of V by N. ऐसा करना, V by N. What is V? Liters by N per mole. चलिए, anything else? In the second column, the last 4 lines are the other names of van der Waals. Yes, yes, you are right. Absolutely correct. This van der Waals constant is also known as excluded volume per mole. Volume correction per mole. It is also called co-volume. ये क्यों दे रहा हूं मैं? अब next discussion में आपको समझ में आएगा कि इसका reason क्या है. They are the other way of saying van der Waals constant. Is it over? liters per mole is SI unit of B. नहीं हो सकता बेटा, नहीं हो सकता. लीटर जब भी आया, it is not SI. Liter is not SI. Liter is not SI. This is practical unit. मीटर क्यूब बोलना पड़ेगा. If you are talking about this, मीटर क्यूब per mole. SI unit is meter cube per mole. This is called practical unit. Is it over? Part below excluded volume. Excluded volume is equal to molar volume. This part I am not doing anything. I am writing pressure, volume. Name of this is excluded. Excluded means minus. This is V volume, excluded volume. This is V minus V for 1 mole. This is for n moles. I am writing van der Waals equation stepwise. First step is over. Come on, let us come to next one. Shall I proceed? Fine. Now, second problem is what? One problem was there, actual volume of gas molecules are supposed to be negligible as compared to total volume of the gas. For that, we have done correction known as volume correction, right? Now, second problem is intermolecular force of attraction is equal to 0. If it is so, how to proceed for that? For that purpose, van der Waals has given one more correction. What is that correction? See here. Faiz, is it over? Fine. Come on. Now the question is second one. Pressure correction. Now see how he realized the concept of correcting the system. What is the meaning of why he has taken the volume correction, why he has taken pressure correction. For that purpose, try to understand his mind and way of working. What he considered, suppose for example, I am having a container in which we are having gas molecules. Okay, sir, nice. Now, when I'm having gas molecules, let us consider two types of gas molecules. There is a gas molecule here. Suppose, for example, this is our reference molecule. Remember that this gas molecule experiences intermolecular force of attraction. What is this? I am talking about real gas. In ideal gas, nothing to do because there is no friendship available, right? If suppose, for example, you are having friendship, then we can say, sir, the intermolecular force of attraction is acting in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, all possible directions. If it is real gas, then intermolecular force of attractions are acting on all possible directions. Therefore, this molecule, what is this molecule? This is called molecule in bulk. बीच में कहीं है, right? Net force is equal to 0. Over. Sir, ये तो आइडियल का हिस्सा हो रहा है. हाँ, it is real gas, but the molecules in the bulk is behaving like that. No, sir, I don't want to have this one. What I want is pressure. correction. So I should talk about pressure. What is the meaning of pressure? Pressure means the force with which the molecules are going and hitting to the wall of the container. Okay, let us consider this. We have a large number of molecules. N number of molecules are going to collide with the wall of the container. Okay, something like this. Now, these molecules are going to collide. When they are going to collide with walls of the container, let us take case number one. What is case number one? They will go and collide with certain amount of force. Let me draw in a different way. Okay. Suppose for example, all these gas molecules are going to collide. थोड़ा सा दूर रख रहा हूं मैं, देखिए. They are not like this. They are just touching to the surface. आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा, इस वास्ते इनको मैं दूर हटा रहा हूं. If suppose for example you are discussing, sir, these are the first layer molecule which are going to collide. Case number one, ideal gas molecules. What will happen? They will go and collide. They will go and collide. And when they are colliding, what about the second layer molecules? Second layer molecules says, I don't have any friendship with first layer molecule. Therefore, first layer molecules go and hit with your own force. I am neither going to help you nor I am going to oppose you. Why? Ideal gas intermolecular force of attractions are zero. But suppose, for example, when we are discussing about, no, sir, I am dealing with real gas molecules, then see, carefully try to enjoy the game. Whenever the first layer molecules are going to collide, what happens? The second layer molecules will try to attract them, and therefore they will attract in such a way that the first layer molecules will try to go and collide with walls of the container, but they will collide with force less than their original force, because someone is there who is supposed to be pulling backside, right? You people, some of you are sitting in the classroom and they want to study very sincerely without any disturbance in study hours. But there will be some gentleman type of naughty modern students, they will create disturbance. Why? Intermolecular force of attractions are responsible. Hence, you will not be give your proper attention. Exactly in a similar way, if suppose we have real system, first layer molecule wants to go and collide with some force F. But because of the intermolecular force of attraction, there will be a pull, right? The downward pull is responsible to decrease the effectiveness. Take care of my language. Decrease the effectiveness of the first layer molecules. Therefore, first layer molecules will go and collide with less amount of force. Less amount of force. Therefore, remember that pressure of real gas is always less than pressure of ideal gas. Doctors, 1 mark is there in your pocket. Pressure of real gas is always less, because in case of real gas, intermolecular force of attractions are responsible to decrease the effectiveness of force, and pressure is directly a proportional to force. Therefore, if force decreases, pressure decreases. Since pressure is decreased, therefore Van der Waal suggested some addition. What was that? Excluded volume removal. No. Included pressure. Yes. Pressure correction may also be called as included pressure. This term is not in available books. We have created that. Lecturers use this term to understand the students. Yes, sir, we have to add something. Then the questions are, okay, nice. How much is to be added? What is to be added? Very simple. Suppose, for example, if you say included, this means you are accepting that pressure of real gas right? This is pressure of real gas less than pressure of, ideal, I should write. Gas, you people are genius. You know that gas, ideal. Okay. For that purpose, P, we had to add something, included, add. What you have to add? What is decreased, that much you have to add. What is decreased, that much you have to add. What is decreased? Come on. Decrease in pressure directly proportional to decrease in force. ठीक है, चलिए अब डिक्रीज इन फोर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन व्हाट. ये ब्यूटीफुल है. decrease in force डिक्रीज इन फोर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन, अब जरा आपका दिमाग यहाँ पे ज्यादा अच्छा चलेगा, ये जल्दी समझ में आएगा. Decrease in force depends upon are directly proportional to how many molecules are going to collide. How many molecules are going to collide? That is dependent upon number of molecules are going to collide. Right? No, sir. Don't say molecules. Say properly in science language. You're talking supermarket language, sir. You should say moles. Yes. How many moles are going to attack? No, no, sir. Still, your language is not correct. What you should say? Number of moles per unit volume. Yes. Per unit volume in 1 liter, how many moles are going to attack? Yes. No, 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 sir. It is also proportional to डिक्रीज इन फोर्स. दो फैक्टर पे डिपेंड होगी, एक कौन कोलाइड करने जा रहे हैं, दो कौन पीछे खींच रहे हैं. यस, इट इज आल्सो डिपेंडेंट अपॉन नंबर ऑफ मोल्स पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम इन सेकेंड लेयर. अब सेकेंड लेयर में कितने लोग हैं, जितने फर्स्ट लेयर में होंगे, वो भी मीथेन, ये भी मीथेन. देयरफॉर इट इज आल्सो डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू n by v. अब्दुल्ला अजहर, मुझे गाली देना नहीं आता बेटा, अगर मैं अदरवाइज गाली देता था मैं आपको. राइट? आपके माँ बाप यही सिखाएं क्या? आपको पढ़ना नहीं है तो चले जाओ ना भाई मेरे, क्यों लकीर मार रहे वहां पे. एक मिनट ठहरिए, अभी 1 मिनट ठहरिए. घर जाइए, नाचिए कूदिए. हाँ, गधे हैं क्या? तमीज है नहीं है? शर्म है तुमको? किसकी क्लास में बैठे हुए हैं, कौन पढ़ा रहा है, कैसा पढ़ा रहा है, उतनी भी तमीज नहीं है तो जाइए बेटा, ऑटो चलाइए. मुसलमान के कौम में वही खसलत में वही है, टैक्सी चलाना है तो ऑटो चलाना. शर्म नहीं आती. तो ऐसे बच्चों को पढ़ाने के बजाय किराना दुकान खोल लेना. इंसान की औलाद है, गधों की औलाद है, समझ में. शर्म आना चाहिए आप लोगों को. वो होना बेटा ये अल्लाह टाइप का, क्या कि ए प्लस बी इज इक्वल टू सी, बेटा हाय बाय क्लास इज ओवर, बेटा चलो घर को जाओ. शर्म आना चाहिए. आपको शर्म नहीं आना बेटा, मेरे को शर्म आना चाहिए कि मैं आपको पढ़ा रहा हूँ. आपसे तो वो नॉन मुस्लिम बच्चे अच्छे हैं, बोलते हुए शर्म आती है. The decrease in force depends upon how many molecules are going to collide. And it also depends upon how many molecules are going to pull them back. Yes, this implies, remember that decrease in pressure directly proportional to n square by v square. What is n square? N number of moles, v volume of the system. Now it is proportional. No, sir, I have to add something. Remove that and you say equals to some constant. What is that constant? A n square by v square. Chaliye. This A is known as van der Waals constant. This A is known as van der Waals constant. Right? A is van der Waals constant. ओके, अब जरा पीछे जाइए. क्या होता पीछे? सर वैन डर वाल्स कांस्टेंट, एक्सक्लूडेड वॉल्यूम, ये वो सब चीजें बोले थे. किसको? बी को. अब यहाँ पे व्हाट इज ए? वैन डर वाल्स कांस्टेंट. व्हाट इज ए? सपोज you say, sir, why don't you call it as pressure correction? No, remember pressure correction is an square by v square. Yes, ये है डिफरेंस पिछले डिस्कशन में, आपके डिस्कशन. वो बी, हर चीज बी है. अब यहाँ नहीं, सिर्फ ए का मतलब है कांस्टेंट. प्रेशर करेक्शन ए नहीं है सर, ए एन स्क्वायर बाई वी स्क्वायर. इसको आप प्रेशर करेक्शन बोलिए, या इसको आप फिर बोलिए इंक्लूडेड वॉल्यूम. ठीक है. अब नया इक्वेशन कैसे बनेगा? चलिए सर, P प्लस ए n square by V square into V V minus NB is equal to NR. Naini sir, I want only for 1 mole of gas. For 1 mole of gas, how to proceed? Very simple. P plus A by V square into V minus V is equal to RT. This is known as van der Waals equation. Yes. See the beauty of person without having any experiment, nothing. Calm and quiet. एक जगह बैठिए, सोचिए. What is that? Thought process of a scientist. And who are scientists? You. Some of you may be scientists. What is to be done? Nothing is to be done. पहाड़ खोदना नहीं है. Try to enjoy the life of persons. राइट. डोंट लिसन ए प्लस बी इज इक्वल टू सी. ये कुछ काम नहीं आने वाला है बेटा. सीखिए सामने वाला कौन है, किसके बारे में बात कर रहा है, कैसी बात कर रहा है, हाउ द वे ही इज एक्सप्लेनिंग, हाउ टू एंजॉय द सब्जेक्ट. Enjoy the subject, enjoy the subject, don't take tension, right? Mechanically if you are doing, no, you are not suitable for my class, you are not suitable for rank. Enjoy the subject, right? Now sir, who is this fellow A? Very good. Remember, right, in science A has more significance, but we don't want science sir, we want marks. Yes, in examination importance of A is more as compared to that of B, because it comes first, B comes later on. Naturally it should have more importance. Okay, more importance, more sincerity, more discipline, and more smell of rank is coming sir. What is A? A is known as van der Waals constant. I'm repeating again. Wall, not your room wall. Van der Waals constant. What is A? A accounts. Come on, come on, come on. What is A accounts? Sir, in all the story, one thing is repeatedly you're saying. What is that? Intermolecular force of attraction. Yes, A accounts intermolecular force of attraction. Okay, and what about that? If suppose for example you are saying B, it accounts actual size. There are two difficulties. This fellow has taken two advantages. Two advantages. Accounts intermolecular force of attraction. Very good sir. चलिए चलते चलते इसका significance बोलिए. What is A? A accounts intermolecular force of attraction. Therefore A depends upon size. As size, no sir, molecular weight. As molecular weight increases, as molecular weight increases, what happens? Intermolecular force of attraction also increases. If intermolecular force of attraction increases, what happens? A value increases, right? Therefore A is more for heavier systems. A, for example, for ethane should be more than A for methane. Very good. Next, A for helium more than A for hydrogen. Very good. Next, next, you are saying sir it depends upon molecular weight. It also depends upon the intermolecular force of attraction. Any other factor is there? For example, see here, A for ammonia, molecular weight 17. A for nitrogen, molecular weight 28. Therefore what symbol I had write? Very simple sir, you should say A for ammonia is less than A for nitrogen. No sir, no sir, it is found to be more. Why it is more? Because ammonia got associated through hydrogen bonding, right? Here in this case we have hydrogen bonding, and because of hydrogen bonding we got association. And wherever you are having association, remember A value increases. And what happens if you have increase in A value, we'll discuss in the later on discussions. At present we say what is significance of A. Okay sir, last but not the least, what are the units of A? Same story, units and dimension chapter. The units of A, where is that fellow? Here. Units of A must be equal to that of pressure. So units of AN square by V square is equal to units of pressure. So A is equal to PV square by N square. P V square by M square. Yes, right? One mark, doctors, right? IIT student, scientist, you have to do problems based on this. You have to have conclusions. But in advanced examination, they are creating multiple answer. One answer, value of A with respect to other gases. Other answer, what is the unit of that one? Other answer, there are what is significance of a. All this one whole column is equal to 4 marks for you in advanced examination. Is it clear? That is known as Van der Waals second correction. Go ahead. Shoaib, yes, you're right. There is a mistake here. What is that? This is included pressure. Yes, thank you. Correct. At the time when the class was in between 95 were there. Now we are having 76. जब वो फसल काटने का टाइम है, जब लिखने का टाइम है 76 है. अब इससे ही अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि हमारी फॉर्म में क्या है दम, पढ़ने का कितना दम है, अभी मालूम हो जाता. 95, 76. Why do we write N by V 2 times decrease in pressure? Allah. Abrar, फिर कैसा बोलना बेटा? Why you are writing 2 times N by V? He is asking. चलो भाई, मैं तो थक गया पढ़ाते. कोई है तो बोलिए. Abrar is asking the question, sir, why you are writing N by V 2 times and multiplying? I think I have explained 3 times that word, why we are taking. Anybody to write it? One is number of moles per unit volume of the first layer who is going to attack. And second one is the second row who is going to pull them back. दोनों का effect होगा. Yes, you are right. You are right. अबरार ऐसा क्यों हो रहा बेटा? बार बार ऐसा हो रहा आपके साथ, क्या बात है? Are you not able to concentrate properly? या disturbance हो रहा किसी का आपको? ये तो बहुत हल्के फुल्के चीजें हैं बेटा. आपको तो बहुत डेप्थ में जाना है. और कंसंट्रेट करना. चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. गो अहेड. इज इट ओवर? हाँ, आपका ईयरफोन काम नहीं कर रहा तो आज डैडी को शाम में जरा थोड़ा सा रिक्वेस्ट करके, थोड़ा सा बात अच्छी करके, जरा उनको खुश करके मार्केट ले जाइए. एक अच्छा बड़ा सा हेडफोन लीजिए. हाँ, ये पूरा साल आपको ऐसा ही गुजारना है. सिलेबस हो जाएगा, इसलिए एहतियात करो. वाईफाई रखो, राइट? ऐसे कुछ बचाओ पॉकेट मनी के. चले आगे बढ़े. अब नहीं बोलता हूँ. हखानी है, कौन है ये? अबरारुल्लाह हखानी. What is that problem बेटा? When second layer of molecules are pulling back the first layer, the pressure should decrease. But why we are adding? Okay. अबरारुल हखानी है, कौन है वो? पूरा नाम यहाँ दिख रहा है. यस, हखानी. आपके पास पॉकेट में 20 रुपीज है आइडियल कंडीशन में, राइट? एंड यू हैव टू पे दिस 20 रुपीज टू समबडी एल्स. आपके डैडी बोले बेटा ये 20 रुपए ले जाके उनको देना है, राइट? से फॉर एग्जांपल वी आर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कॉइन्स. आपके पॉकेट में कुछ होल है, कुछ है, उसमें से सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल 2 कॉइन्स चले गए. Intermolecular force of attraction is responsible to decrease the pressure because of second layer. जब आप जाकर उस आदमी को देंगे तो आप क्या करेंगे? अवेलेबल अमाउंट को निकाल के, अवेलेबल अमाउंट क्या है, रियल अमाउंट, ये कौन सा प्रेशर है, रियल प्रेशर है। आपके पास 18 कॉइन्स हैं, आप क्या करेंगे, कुछ भी करेंगे, दो कॉइन्स बाहर से लेंगे, ऐड करके देंगे, वो जो दो कॉइन्स ऐड करेंगे उसको आप बोलेंगे कॉइन करेक्शन। और वो आप सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, ऐड कर रहे हैं। क्यों ऐड करना पड़ा, सर वो चले गए थे। क्यों चले गए थे, सर सेकंड लेयर के मॉलिक्यूल्स फर्स्ट लेयर के मॉलिक्यूल्स को खींच रहे थे। I think I have explained it properly. Did I explain it properly to your level? You got it the point? Very good, very good. What is Moise? Association other than hydrogen also considered as greater. Yes. Hydrogen bonding से हटकर भी association हो सकता है. For example, polar character. The molecules which are having polar nature may also have higher value of A. Yes. ये आप example जब आप पढ़ते जाएंगे study hour में notes निकाल के बनाना उसके लिए, ठीक है? Yes, your concept is thought process is correct. Is it over? चलिए दूसरी क्लास है, जल्दी से खत्म करो। Thank you, Beta. Thank you. Shall I pack up? Right, done. Remaining discussion, we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Saidur Rahman, जल्दी लिखो बेटा, जल्दी लिखो। Below hydrogen bonding association है बेटा, ये अदनान एसोसिएशन। फुल फॉर्म लिखो आप, मुझको ये बीमारी है, मैं शॉर्ट फॉर्म लिखता हूँ, आप फुल फॉर्म लिखिए, एसोसिएशन थ्रू हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग। राइट, थैंक यू, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।